Hello Phoenixes, and welcome to the Soar Reading Break. Last year my classes enjoyed enormous success with their independent reading, finishing over 976 books. The average comes out to 10 books a student, which was amazing. With that in mind, I went to Miss Canute and asked her if we could use one of our Soar days for a full school reading break, and she and the rest of the campus were more than happy to make it a reality. So I've asked Mr. Kavanaugh to come in over the summer and help me film a short video to tell you all how it will work. We'll try to make reading as exciting as possible. Kavanaugh, that's not what I meant. Overall, the idea is simple. For the full 15 minutes of Tuesday's Soar class, we will all be silently reading. What you read is largely up to you, with only a few exceptions. Mainly, no textbooks. Collegiate Academy has a ton of built-in time for you to study and do work, but the reading break is time carved out for you to sit, relax, and enjoy reading something you like. So, what can you and should you be reading? Let's break it down. Full-length novels.
Non-fiction.
That's not nonfiction.
Non-fiction.
That's also not nonfiction. Do you know what nonfiction means?
Non-fiction?
There we go. Collections of short stories.
Poetry.
Essay collections.
Science fiction.
Fantasy.
Humor.
Thrillers.
Horror.
Graphic novels.
Magazines. Newspapers? What is a newspaper?
I don't know, it sounded cool. The only other items not allowed are online texts like fan fiction or other self-published stuff. We'd rather you be consuming text that has gone through a more strenuous publication process. And no audiobooks. I love them myself, but we're also trying to build up your stamina as a reader. And audiobooks don't help as much with that. Which brings me to the final exclusion. No headphones. I know you think you can focus on a book while listening to music, but studies show that even listening to classical music can hinder studying and retention. Again, let's unplug and relax for just 15 minutes a week.
But Mr. Dye, what are teachers supposed to be doing there in this time?
Thank you for asking, Mr. Kavanaugh. Living a literate lifestyle doesn't stop after college. Adults need to read just as much as students, so teachers are expected to be reading themselves and monitoring to make sure all of you are too.
But Mr. Dye, what are you going to do if kids aren't reading? Is there anything you're going to do to support them?
Thanks again, I guess. Although most students should already have books they're reading as part of their English class, my Soar Kids will be combined with another class so that my classroom will be open for students who need to find something that will keep their attention better. Just think of me as your school librarian. Mr. Dye is not a certified librarian. And remember that Miss Haney and Miss Young both have classroom libraries of their own, so there's never a shortage of good books around here. Now, let's talk about class competitions.
That's right. Each Soar class will be competing per semester to be the first to read 50 combined books as a class, with a first, second, and third prize. And we'll compete to read the most books by the end of the semester with a first, second, and third prize as well. Who knows? You might even win.
Mr. Dye thinks I'm awesome stickers.
Man, those are pretty good prizes, but I hope the prizes are better than that. Anyway, we'll keep track of the progress with these posters. Feel free to come up with a class name for yourself, and anytime you finish reading a book, tell your Soar teacher so he or she can write it on your poster.
And that's it. I'm truly excited to be working at a campus that values reading as much as Collegiate does. So get to it, find a good book, and start reading. Kavanaugh, cut it out!